welcome to the Weebs, Dweebs, and Interweebs podcast. As you can tell, we have some friends with us today because we are doing it was supposed to be Friendsgiving, but because of the 22-hour stream, we had to move it. So it is Friendsmas. We have brought some friends with us tonight to join us on the podcast. I have brought my longtime and dearest friend, Brian. I have known him for 20 years.
Hi, Brian.
19.
19.
I've known her longer. I think we got
I don't care. I've known her better.
We have a Jay!
Jay! He's only late for the podcast as always. I love it.
He's only 3 minutes late.
Fashionably late.
So we also have let's go with Miko. Miko, who did you bring with you to the podcast for the Friendsmas?
Mommy. Hi. I've known her since birth.
I've still known you longer, Miko. Just
That's
saying.
creepy, bro. It's real creepy.
So do we call her mom, or would you prefer is that okay? Or
Mama Miko?
Okay.
Can
Mama
I call
Miko?
her Mommy Miko? Mama Miko?
So you can call me Miss T.
Miss T?
Miss T.
Okay, Miss T. That'll work. That's great. Thank you for coming. All right, John, who did you bring?
I brought Nev and Jay. They're my friends. I have friends. Their names are Nev and Jay. Oh, also,
Yeah, that was an appropriate time to poke.
I brought Melanie. This is my friend Melanie. We're friends.
Yeah.
And I brought
Social distancing.
Sean.
So, did he steal you? Blink twice if he stole you from the bus stop.
I'm paying her $20.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just 20 in a case of beer? What
20 per 10 minutes.
okay.
Oh.
I'm the one that
Okay, so
recommended Adam.
what's not on airline?
No, it wasn't on airline.
20 per 10 minutes.
They
so-
won't serve me anymore.
No, I recommended
It's
that you
$120
apply for
an
the
hour. That's
library
pretty
job.
good.
So it's
We're
my
gonna
fault.
We're gonna tell that
It's my
story.
fault.
Oh, I got that story.
Ooh, story
We're
time.
gonna-
Story
Oh, we got stories.
Oh, someone went.
Is that
I-
why
I
she's wearing a
can't-
reading
I can't
t-shirt?
hear
That's
because
mine.
that's her
I can't
library
hear
job?
Arugs.
I-
Anybody else not
it
hear
is-
Arugs?
It is my
I did
job.
not hear her when she just said that. No.
No, so no one can hear Arugs. Does that mean she's not in charge anymore? Are we free?
Fine.
Yep, there she is.
Oh, there we can hear her now.
I
Okay.
I give up. I quit.
Discord
Discord
has
is like
they have
How's that go?
But I love it in Melanie's stream. You can see the live button.
It just says watch screen.
It just says watch.
Stop touching the live button before you get
If
enough
you
block.
don't click it, it says watch stream for the rest of them. But you have to
Click it and you can watch her.
Oh,
why are you
That sounded
clicking the
creepy.
live button? Why is that a thing?
Shh, let me
Yeah, I got a
press the
total
live
different website to watch her.
button. This is actually my pants cam. Melanie
That's
is my
Saturday's
pants.
podcast there, Jay. This is Wednesday.
Now that's audio, so we don't have to worry about that.
I haven't
So.
been at work in many days. It's whatever day.
Okay, Miss T, I'm assuming that we all know how you met Miko. That you have brought this wonderful person into the world, and we thank you for that.
But if she's adopted, now is the time to tell her.
Yes, if you want to tell us that she's been dropped off by you at the doorstep.
Don't trust her, mom. She always takes the money. Always do it.
Money.
Oh, you got
I don't
ratted
have
out.
any idea.
You got ratted
Yeah.
out to Miss T.
All mine is in
I
in
did.
the store.
So let's go with Melanie. How did you meet John?
Let's see.
Court order.
The true story. Oh, we both worked at Nightmare and Independence.
Live button.
No.
Okay.
And I brought his now wife to the haunted house to work. And my ex brought him to work there. So
I got hired at a
Oh.
place. I worked at a haunted house.
Mhm, mhm.
I had a
Yeah.
job.
One of
guys.
your 50 jobs that you've had? 60?
I've had a
I
lot
lost
of
count.
jobs.
Yeah,
That we've both
does that
shared.
count as a job? Did you get paid?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Not to scare people, but
Looking after the shit doesn't count as getting paid for that job.
I just want that salute button.
Not real.
It's
You can't
real.
touch it.
It's
not
real if I
real.
see
Tell them
it.
how we met. Do you remember how we met?
Who are you asking?
Brian, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I understand the way you tell it is that unspoken extrovert adoption program or introvert adoption program.
Wait, you're a doctor?
Adoption.
Adoption.
Oh, okay. Because I had something
Do
to
not,
look at.
John. Do not show that to the.
I got a rash.
No,
Right.
no.
Right. After this podcast, I got something I want to
Put-
show you.
Put it away.
No.
No.
Yeah, this is the
Sure, I will give my professional opinion.
They sell a shampoo for that, John.
Okay.
A lotion.
How did you meet
So-
Brian, Arugs? Was it looking at a rash?
No,
The
Brian,
bottom
and
floor,
actually
culture
Brian,
meet.
Sean, and I all went to Western Carolina. We went to college together, and Brian and I were we're music majors, and we all hung out in the lobby. And he's very introverted, and I just sort of like am that person who like, you need a friend. So
And
that's
you need a male partner.
Kidnapped him is what you're saying.
What?
So you kidnapped him is what you're saying.
yeah, pretty
To
much.
the mail room.
Yeah.
Is it kidnapping if they go willingly?
Situations.
Stockholm syndrome. Okay.
That's
I mean,
like
John
what
and
I
I
did to
went to
your wife.
Western once.
We did go to Western once, Jay. I remember it. I'll tell that story later because me and Jay are also
Did you guys
really
get
well friends.
escorted off the grounds?
No. Well,
Never you
yes.
bastard.
It did end weirdly,
Am I
but
what?
You bastard.
I don't think they're proactive enough to escort anyone off the grounds.
Still couldn't hear.
I can only hear
That's
Miko a
a
little
liar.
bit. Miko breaks up a lot.
What?
Miko, you're
I
breaking
said,
up a lot.
I'm still gonna be in the bathroom.
No. Yes, I am. I am. I have a
Sean and
robot.
I actually met before Brian and I, through his fraternity brother, and we ended up dating for like 3 months, and then broke
Yeah.
up and became friends.
We weren't
Because
friends
we
while
were-
we were dating. We broke up and then became friends.
Yes, because we
That's
were not friends
actually
while we were dating.
kind of accurate.
Yeah. So.
did you break up because you saw him kill somebody and then jump in an air vent?
Oh no!
She did not see me. Mm-mm.
I did not see him. I did not see
So he
him.
Saw
doesn't
the
deny
legs
it.
laying there
She doesn't
and was
deny
like,
it
wow,
happened.
that's weird.
Yeah,
Why
emergency
are her legs
meeting.
by a vent?
Who is staring at me through the vent? That's weird.
Okay, so we're gonna go around and tell our favorite memory about our friends.
Oh, gosh.
So,
I'm not
Oh,
prepared
I
for this.
don't
Are any-
know.
Statute of limitation
Oh,
requires
Yumiko,
me
you wanna go
to,
first,
not
since you
tell
know?
stories.
No, you
Okay.
don't.
How rude.
Not everybody's.
Miko, you
No,
wanna
you
go
can't.
first?
You want one?
Yeah,
Sure,
you
I will.
drink. You got a drink
no.
and didn't bring me a drink. Rude.
Okay, hold on, Miko. You gotta get a little closer to the mic.
All right, well, hang on. I'm gonna come up. What's up, Maya? Maya, you're in the way. I have to emerge from the beast. Are you okay? I'm out. Let me just anyway. My favorite story
Oh,
with my mommy is what the first year I went off to college. Freshman. Yeah, well, you know what I'm talking about. So I went on to college. It was like an hour away. I could have come home every weekend or whatever, but I didn't. And mom had asked me, are you coming home for fall break? And I was like, no, I'm gonna stay here. Little did you know, my boyfriend at the time had driven up already. We were hanging out for like the past 3 days, and he was going home that Friday. So I was like, you know what? I'll come home with you. I'll surprise mom. It'll be great. I need to stop at Staples first, though. So I got a giant cardboard box. Went to the UPS store, had them print me out a label and all that. Stuck it to the box. Got in the box and waited for mom to come home. I texted her. I said, hey, I had a package overnighted there, and Ursa probably brought it in already. So when you get home, just don't touch it, whatever. So we get there. I'm in the box. I've silenced my phone. She has gotten in the house. The dog is desperately trying to tell her that he has seen me climb in a box and I'm right here in the living room. And she puts him in his crate and says, "Go away, you're being crazy, and sit down, I don't know what's wrong with you." And so she calls me and she's trying to make a joke, you guys. She's trying to make a joke. She called me. Of course, I couldn't answer because I'm in the freaking box. So then it went straight to voicemail. She left me a voicemail. This is the best part. She left me a voicemail trying to be funny. She said, "Something's in this box and it's moving." And I started moving. And I popped out of the box. I couldn't see what I got the loudest scream on my voicemail. It was the best ringtone ever. You kept as a ringtone. I sure did. And it's moving. Best ever. Best ever.
I think we need to post that on our Twitter. I'm gonna need that sound file so we can share it with our audience.
Is this gonna be the next Wilhelm scream?
Yes.
Share with the world.
In
Yes,
case we want
that's
to
the
use
new
it as a
Wilhelm.
ringtone.
I think we should all put it on our soundboards.
I think we should. We should all put one.
Mhm.
Especially when we're
And-
playing Phasmophobia. That'd be
And just
fantastic.
spam the shit out of it.
Anytime we see the ghost,
Yes. I was about to run out of the house. She was.
You were.
She said, "Mom, it's me. It's me." I stayed in that box for about 30 minutes because I didn't know what time she was coming home.
Did you get
No.
comfortable? Or were you
I
like?
did. I even had packing peanuts in it.
Look, she folds up like a suitcase. I don't know what she folds. She folds up.
I'm rather,
Skeleton.
I'm rather limber.
She's very limber.
Oh, a bendy person.
I feel like we need screenshots. Or didn't have it.
really awkward, and put you on the other side, so you were just facing the back of the
Can you
screen.
stop licking my hand?
You can't.
What's up, Maya?
Because I
Okay.
smell like beans. Oh, Beanie Boy. Beanie
You know
Boy.
what, Jay? I would
Should we ship you on the show?
your favorite memory of John, since you guys have known each other as long, like just as long. What is-
Statute of limitations requires me to not say that at my lawyer's behest.
Wait a minute. Why don't we tell them
Ah.
about the time we
I
went?
thought the
Statute of
trailer
limitations.
days were more than 7 years ago.
Listen, why don't we tell Jay? Why don't we tell them the story of our college experience at Western? 'Cause we went to Western, and we
had the whole experience. Like, we were known around campus. Lots of people already knew us. Couple of parties, couple of frat houses.
one of our parties? Because that seems like appropriate.
all right. No, I'm gonna tell this whole
Put on
story.
alert or something. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell me and Jay and John go to Western. We had a friend, and this is actually probably around the time you guys went to Western, because we're roughly the same
What year?
age. I don't
It was-
remember what year. There's drugs involved.
Roughly.
Okay.
2001 to 2006.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's actually correct timing.
Yep.
Oh my.
Did any of y'all have
didn't even
random
know?
people show up in a dorm room?
We always had random people showing up at the door.
That's
But
part of
John, I
living in
feel
the
like I
dorm.
would have known
College
if you had
life.
showed up.
I mean, that's all college life.
All right. So
Mhm.
what we did was we had a friend who was dating somebody at the university, and they wanted to barter transport to the college. So they hired the best smugglers in the biz, me and Jay.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
You make the Kessel run before?
I made the Kessel run
13 parsecs?
in 72 parsecs. I was really bad at it.
This is so interesting because this is when my brother went to Western as well.
I made it in like 3 minutes because a parsec is a unit of measurement.
It's a
not
melting
time.
pot.
72 parsecs. I hold the record for the
1, 2,
most
3,
parsecs.
focus.
Anyway, so we get to Western, we drop her off, and then we realize now me and Jay are at college. What do we do with ourselves? So we blast up some what was it, Vanilla Ice?
It was the parody redone from South Park of Ice Ice Timmy.
Ice Timmy.
Oh my.
And we rolled caddy style with our seats tilted back, like this.
And a beat to hell Chevy Cavalier.
Oh yeah, white Chevy Cavalier with a giant dent in it, shaped like my face.
Is it?
It was my face. And we just rode around campus until we almost ran out of gas. because we were bored. We had nothing to do, and we were high. It's okay. It was like potentially legal drugs in whatever state we live in right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's believable.
Sure.
It tracked.
Sure.
So then we get out of the car and we're wandering around, and then we hear all these people talking about, like, did you see those two crazy ass people blaring that song that we were blaring? And we're like, well, yeah, we saw them. That was us. So next thing we know, we're drinking beers in somebody's house, and then we're drunk and high, which is both legal in the state that we're talking about.
Mhm.
Wandering until we found somebody's dorm room where they were playing Perfect Dark.
I brought a friend.
He's on camera?
And it became a
Yeah.
random
He's
Perfect
gone.
Dark
He did
and
gone.
GoldenEye marathon
All night long
tournament
marathon
thing.
in somebody's dorm
Oh,
room.
yeah.
And mac and cheese.
Lots of
Remember
mac and
which-
cheese.
Remember which dorm you were in?
Sean, I don't even remember if we were still at the college. That could have been a crack house for all I knew. Okay.
You
Some of the
missed
dorms
part
did
where
look
he
like
was
that.
double intoxicated.
Oh, crack house.
Yeah, I mean,
Perfect Dark was probably
That was
all bright.
probably Walker if it was looked like that.
That
They-
was the
Kind of a
economy
miracle
dorms.
that you and Jay.
I don't
were even
know.
still
Have you been in
alive.
Helder and Leatherwood?
I don't know. Leatherwood was economy.
Yeah.
The only reason I remember this is because I finally got Jay with the fucking see through the wall gun, and I had been working on that move forever. What was that gun? The rail gun?
It's the railgun.
Yeah, and that's why I
Perfect
remember
Dark.
it.
This is on Nintendo 64, so
Oh yeah.
gives you a rough idea on time frames here.
Or on
Logged a lot
Gamepad.
of Mario Kart on the N64.
Mm-hmm. So
All right,
yeah,
I'm afraid to ask this. Brian, what is your favorite or funniest memory of me?
See, I've been trying to figure this out because no one gave me a heads up like they probably should have as a responsible person.
Nah.
Ooh.
This is not- this is-
So
I wasn't
Even
convinced
in-
of that
probably
either.
Wait a
one of,
minute.
I don't know if it was just one or all of the drunken Renfest things.
wait a minute, Brian.
The I Like Rocks thing randomly. The lady who walked by says, "Slow down! You know I can't keep up when I'm high." Or just anything there. Just
19
cracking
years,
up,
we've
not
been
taking
some
a damn thing
shenanigans.
seriously. Just soup and bread bowls and mead and beer all day.
Miko, your stream has no sound.
What?
I remember from that is the only thing we got really drunk on beer, and you said the tankard on the belt is yield and Nalgene, and I don't know
Yeah.
why, but that made me laugh for like a good 30 minutes. It was
Miko,
like,
you're getting comments
Yeah.
on your stream that you have no sound.
What?
On your Facebook one.
No sound.
my favorite one of you, Brian, is when you
Crazy.
kicked
Hold on.
the door and broke the door.
When I what?
When
You got
Sure.
drowned out.
practice room door,
Wait, oh Lord. See, this is why I didn't leave.
the practice room door, and you kicked it
Oh,
and broke it because you thought you were being
Yeah.
funny, and you were like,
and then I talked my way out of that too.
Practice room.
practice room.
Right.
That's what they were. Practice.
They were sweat boxes.
You need to
Right, we've
practice.
had 18 years. That's a long time.
Nev, me and you were friends, right?
I think I know you sometimes.
Can you
As long
tell-
as you kept up your financial subscription.
Yes. Oh no, I need to resubscribe to Nev. I'm doing that Friday.
I need to do that too.
Anyway, Nev, I want you to tell a friend story about me
Yeah.
because I want to know what Nev remembers of me,
What do you want to forget, Nev?
and what don't you want to forget.
That's
How would I know
Margaret.
if I've already forgotten?
I said
What?
want to forget. What do you want to forget?
Nev, what have I done to you to make you always remember me?
Yeah.
Um,
You got it? Yeah.
hmm. Hmm.
Wow, Nev does not
He's
have.
gonna fall asleep. He's gonna fall asleep.
He's like, I got nothing.
So he wants to remember it all.
I can
His
tell.
species
Wait, what
is
are we
able
talking
to
about
forget.
again?
Well, okay, Nev, me and you were
To be fair,
friends.
he's been alive for a long time.
Yeah,
Favorite
we-
jelly donut flavors.
We've known each other for
Oh,
maybe a week or two.
But Nev, what's your favorite memory of me? I mean, really.
Can we move over?
Oh, well, that's for the Saturday podcast. So
Oh,
Oh.
Actually, I have a
In
photo.
case y'all didn't know, we have a specialty podcast on Saturday nights.
Actually, it comes out Saturday at 1 p.m. It's no longer Saturday night. It comes
Oh,
out
yeah,
at
God.
1:13.
got it out in the daylight now.
It's like Saturday afternoon. It's an afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight.
Which is also the topic of the next one.
Oh yeah.
I have a story of
Memory
Nev
Do tell.
because me and Nev.
Oh,
have
you
been-
can go with yours because I have to think.
I'm going to tell you about the time you sent me to the doctor with your body.
He's gonna have to read his tone.
Oh, when I Aryukened you, that thing.
Yeah, when you bruised all my organs. So me and Nev.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, Nev like sent me and I had to get a CAT scan because of Nev.
He rearranged his guts.
He rearranged my guts, bruised on my. Okay, so this is what happened. We were filming.
It was under direction.
It was
said
under
that
direction. He was told to hit me.
Supposed to be what had happened.
What happened was, we were filming a fan film called Doctor Who Lucky 13, where I play the Doctor. Hello, I'm the Doctor, and Nev plays the lead villain. Nev is a terrifying villain.
I can believe that.
And a
totally
fantastic
see that.
actor. And so there's this one particular scene where he has to body check me into a wall. And you
He
would
did.
think, yeah, he did body check me into a wall. And I think my favorite take, and it made it into the
You
bloopers,
look crazy.
is he dented the wall
Oh.
with my body at one point in time. And the only time I've ever seen Nev break character is when he realized he dented me into the wall because he hit me and he walked and he goes, oh. He's, because he realized there is now a me-shaped hole in the wall.
John, where was your stunt double?
He is
I am the stunt
He does
double.
all-
I do all my own stuff.
I
But
I
anyway,
have 20 some odd years of confirmation. He doesn't have one.
so we had to do that take a lot just because the director really hated me. This is like near the end of the shoot.
Well, he's related to you.
He's
so-
related to me. Torch's directing, so he really wanted to see me hurt because I spent 4 weeks going, "What's my line again, motherfucker? You wrote this line."
So he's a Sam Raimi director.
Yeah. No, I wrote it.
Accurate.
Still can't remember my lines.
Also accurate.
I kind of want to see you punched into a wall several times too. Then
It's on
Right,
Blooper
make that
Reel. You can
reenactment.
watch it.
Yeah, I will have to find that clip and post it. But anyway, a couple of days later, I'm hurting real bad, and I can't figure out why. So I go
your
to the
liver's
doctor.
probably.
I got a CAT scan, and all my organs on one side of my body were swollen. They're like, "Oh, you have bruised organs." And then we watched back the tapes and realized Nev body checked me like 30 times
And he's a wuss.
into a wall, and I'm a wuss. And
Also, yes.
Nev seems like a quiet, nice fellow, but that dude's a rock. Like, don't fuck with Nev; he'll kill you.
The quiet ones.
They're always the ones.
It's always the quiet
He'll
ones.
slowly,
Always quiet.
he'll slowly over the course of an afternoon push you through a wall.
That's because you never
No,
plan
that's
a murder
acting.
out
That was
loud.
acting. I'd like that on record. It was acting.
So you're not
I
like
have
that.
No murderous intent.
Yeah, but you gotta
Sounds,
find that
Intent.
motivation
Or
deep
How
ability.
inside.
much? How much did Torch pay you? But
I don't think
We're not
it
at
was a fan
liberty to
film. We didn't
disclose
get paid
that.
for that. It was,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
all voluntary.
oh,
He did
so
it out-
he didn't
he-
pay you to shove him into a wall.
No, he did it out
It
of
was
the
community
kindness of his
service.
heart.
I figured there was an NDA involved. Can't talk about it.
No.
No, there was no NDAs for that project either. We can
No, I
talk
mean-
all about it.
For you getting paid to be checking him into the wall.
For the
You
extracurricular
kidding?
act.
Nev,
Yes.
Nev did that. Nev has also been on set every day having to deal with my shenanigans.
So you deserved it.
It was more of a labor of charity.
We had to do it 30 times because even though he was supposed to be like completely expressionless, every time he hit me into a wall, he had a big smile on his face. He's just like, I hit him into a wall.
Yep. I chuckled and everything. Evil chuckle, even.
Evil. It had to be the evil laugh, though.
Mhm.
It's about the laugh.
So, Melanie, tell me your favorite memory about John.
Perfect circle.
Perfect circles. So it wasn't really a falling out as much as it was I had a something happen in my life where I ended up not hanging out with John for a couple years. And
Those are called restraining orders.
Yes.
You imply that we involved the court. No. Uh, so
No restraining order can hold my love.
I decided that since that situation in my life had disappeared, I broke up with him. That I was gonna go to help out on the shoot. That particular shoot that you were just talking about.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
okay,
it was
cool.
that one because I was an extra. I came and I was going to be an extra, and we started hanging out again.
Yes, you ran through the crowd.
Yes,
because we had a crowd running after.
I was one of the robot things.
One of those minions.
Yeah. So then we decided one night we're gonna hang out and drink on the porch because Jess wouldn't let us back in the house because we're both really loud.
Fake news.
Can confirm.
So we decide we're gonna drink, and we start talking, and we're drinking, and then we start calling people.
It's gonna ring.
So we called Torch, and we called Dave. We started just calling random people. How are you? You know.
We were drunk dialing as a team.
And then we're like, I'm like, not feeling great. He's not feeling great. He's like, I'm gonna go throw up. So he goes, no, I'm gonna throw up too. And I go over and he throws up and I throw up. And he's like, how did you throw up in a perfect circle? And I was like,
so we're both laying on the ground and it was freezing outside.
Yeah, it was really cold. It was winter.
And we're in the front yard looking at this perfect circle of vomit. I mean, it was like mathematically perfect. But it was throw up. And we were fascinated by it.
Well, I wasn't.
I was.
You were.
It was science, guys. Guys who appreciate science, you would have sat there and laid in the vomit with us. Looking at the perfect circle.
We didn't lay in the vomit. That's gross. Okay, maybe you did.
It's a circle of vomit.
So now every time we hang out to drink, we say we're going to make perfect circles.
For science.
For science.
For science.
Always carrots.
Yeah.
That's when that's how you know when to stop puking. Bulimia. It's not.
All right. By the way, this episode is brought to you by www.familyfeetlovers.net. Is that a real site? Not yet, but it could be.
Maybe it is. You don't know.
If you send me money.
You didn't even check.
I've got lots of pictures of my dad's feet. And I want to give them to you.
Is that a real site?
It's the weirdest inheritance I've ever heard of.
Well, it is now. He just said it, so now it's a real site.
It is a real site, founded by.
It doesn't matter. Someone squatted it the moment you mentioned it.
May have already taken it. May have already bought that domain space. Not gonna lie.
It's not.
That's what you get for saying it on a live podcast.
I'm buying it. It's mine. Stay away from familyfeetlovers.net.
Trust me, we all will stay away from familyfeetlovers.net. We won't stay far away.
You can look at pictures of your dad's
feet. I thought of a memory though for John.
Oh. You found a memory? Oh.
Yeah.
Was it when I had the meeting about familyfeetlovers.net?
Did you dust off?
It was when you were being wrestled to the ground in a kitchen and there was noodles being ground into the floor.
Oh, same production. Doctor Who, when I threw noodles at Garrett.
Yeah.
Bowtie noodles. Okay, and there's a film in the scene where me and Garrett have a fight. A most epic fight. And it starts with me chucking a bowl of noodles in his house. In poor Ricky and Shep's house.
Mm-hmm.
Those who game with us will know we play with two people named Ricky and Shep. And it was their house and their kitchen that we dumped a bunch of noodles into their floor and mooshed them around.
Not just dumped. Not just dumped.
Mooshed.
Ground into the tile with your bodies.
By the way, I'm going to tell you right now, best fight scene in cinematic history. Look it up. Doctor Who, eye to eye. Doctor Who, Lucky 13, eye to eye. Best fight scene in all history, in all cinematic history. Nev, am I wrong?
What is this?
It's my.
It was very
ponytail.
complicated. I remember that. I remember having to follow you around a table for at least half an hour while you repeated the same scene over and over.
Lots of repeats.
You didn't know those lines either?
I didn't know any of the lines. I wrote the fucking thing.
No, he didn't know anything.
I will say this.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
And then
No, go
he'd say
ahead.
different things in different takes too. So
I would
you know.
never
Of course
even,
he did, because
I would
it's
never
John,
even repeat the same line in the same take.
the guy who wrote the freaking script. Of
yeah,
course.
I would say poor editor, but
I was also the editor. This episode is
so-
brought to you by Doctor Who Lucky 13.
Not to leave Sean out. Sean actually gave me a phobia.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Of air
He-
vents?
Because I was a music major and I actually had performance anxiety, and so I got very anxious. And so Sean, like, he was like, hanging out, and he's like, "Hey, I'll give you a massage to relax you." And I was like, "Okay." And so he pinched a nerve. He massaged me so hard in my neck, he pinched a nerve, and I couldn't move. And I'm like, I can't play right now. I can't move my head. I can't do anything. I don't know what to do. I'm more tense now than I was before you touched me. So I
Sean,
couldn't
you're
let
welcome.
people,
Definitely heard
people
that before.
massage me for like
Mm.
15 years. Like, I couldn't do it. I just like, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Sean, I need two things.
Mm-hmm.
One, I need you to get in your car, drive over here, and touch my body. Because I want to experience
he
that.
wants to be Vulcan pinched.
I want to be Vulcan
I
pinched.
can do
And
it.
two, who is that sexy man on your shirt, and can I see more of it?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Just
there.
give us. Yeah, look at that. Dondero's used podcast.
That's gross.
He looks like a
Mhm.
sexy individual. I like it.
It's a tie. Yeah,
It looks like a child predator.
And,
it's a little both.
And if you
Stash.
want a sexy shirt like that, make sure to check out the merch store.
Because he did a shameless promo.
Shameless.
that was
So
okay.
Uh-huh.
What is your friend's favorite food?
Air.
Mika, what's Miss T's favorite food?
Favorite food?
She don't know.
Fish?
No.
No. Is it
What
scallops?
subject?
No.
Oh, you don't have. She doesn't have seafood. That's her favorite food.
Is
See,
she?
what's Mika's favorite
What's
food?
my favorite food, Ma?
Chicken gumbo.
Oh,
Are they
Oh, you
right?
see that look? See that look? I mean, she just,
she's mad 'cause she's
It's
right.
my mommy's chicken gumbo.
All right, John, what's Melanie's favorite food?
Alcohol.
that's not a food.
I mean,
Unless it's Guinness, and then
yeah.
you
I
can,
mean,
you can be on a Guinness diet.
to be honest, 90% of the consumption we witness each other doing is alcohol. So.
To be fair, I like all food.
to be fair.
I don't think I have a favorite food. That's like picking a favorite child.
Oh, that's easy too.
Yeah, I got that. It's not my kids, but still. I'm
Same.
just kidding. I love my kids.
And now this is recorded so they can go to therapy and show their therapist. It's fine.
Listen, they're gonna need therapy for
So will
that.
you be my
Lots
kid's
of evidence.
therapist?
If this is the first episode of anything we've all done to use as therapy, we're doing pretty damn good.
Mhm.
Your favorite food is Italian?
Dicks.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Italian dicks.
Okay.
Ah. Hey, John, what's Jay's favorite food?
Dicks.
Thanks to that.
No, actually, Jay's favorite food is Cracker Barrel.
Oh, is it really?
No, I don't know.
'Cause that's really good.
I don't know. I've been to Jay.
I mean, I like me some
I've
Cracker
been to
Barrel.
Cracker
Don't kid
Barrel with
yourself.
Jay okay, the only time my only memory I ever have at Cracker Barrel is going there with Jay's family.
Aw, that's a nice little family gathering.
Yeah, we all ate there. But I think it's Waffle House coffee is his favorite food.
I mean, you
At
can
least
chew it.
coffee.
Yeah.
You can choose.
Wow.
To be honest, I've known Jay most of our
Waffle
lives,
so thick. You
and
can
I've never
chew.
actually seen him eat food. The dude lives on coffee.
Well, I mean, he has IBS. Would you blame him?
Look at the dude. He's drinking coffee right now.
Right
I
now.
drink coffee all day.
That's the only thing he does.
And I usually drink my dinner.
Is that all that's in the coffee? This coffee?
No.
All right, Arooks. What's Brian
Once
and
again, I've
Sean's
been
favorite
gone for a
food?
while.
Ooh.
And you can't say dicks. It's already been taken.
Yeah. I made the
Yeah,
dick
only
joke
so many people
twice.
can like that.
Oh, Brian
Yes,
has
there's
such
a
like
limit. There's a hard cap.
Rules.
hard cap.
We can only
Giggity.
say,
That's
we can
what
only
she
say dicks
said.
on this podcast 7 times, and that was
Get down.
6.
Maya, get down.
I know he eats sriracha and everything.
Which one?
Brian.
Brian
Anybody
likes
with
sriracha.
sense?
Tea? He likes to drink a lot of tea. All the
Sriracha
time.
tea.
Yeah, sriracha tea.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That might exist.
Sriracha
Oh.
tastes like
Sriracha
soup.
Taco Bell? We went to Taco Bell a lot.
We also went to conveyor belt sushi a lot.
We did sushi.
Ooh,
Sushi's
I like
we do
that.
sushi like. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I know you don't know.
What's Sean's favorite food?
Air vent.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that's the souls of his victims. God.
it could be the souls of his
Sausage and
victims.
pancakes.
Breakfast?
Your favorite food is breakfast? I've never had like a meal breakfast. Like I've never gotten to a place where like I'd like one breakfast, please.
Yeah, but you
Terrible
also
friend.
said that mine
Apparently,
is
I'm a
mine
terrible
is
person. I
Cracker
take the
Barrel.
money.
I want a big Cracker Barrel.
I'm a homewrecker, and I don't know my friends. I'm a bad
Well,
friend.
and you
So
can
apparently,
also
I'm an evil person.
Wait a minute, you're the
Alright,
one
then ground
asking the
horses and bogs.
questions and you don't know the answer?
And you killed the horse.
I did kill the horse, and just I'm getting
You're the
coal in my
worst.
stocking. It's fine.
Fuck yeah, dude! If I got coal in my stocking, you know how happy I'd be. I'd be like, I'm rich, bitch.
Okay, well then, what's my favorite food?
Indian for
Arugula.
sushi.
Arugula.
Yeah, I've seen you go down on sushi.
Lettuce.
What'd you say, Brian?
I've seen you go down on some sushi.
Sushi's my favorite.
I want to say, I want to agree with Sean. It's Indian.
Like
Well, Sean,
Are you
Sean
being
said Indian
serious? I'm like
fried
waiting
sushi.
for the punchline. I'm like, are
Indian
you...
sushi. Mm.
There's a punchline.
That's a curry.
I don't tell
Curry
jokes.
roll.
I don't listen to Roogs. I don't know
It's
what
just
you think about
paneer
me,
on rice.
but I don't
Mhm.
do funny stuff on this podcast. This is very serious.
Is it
No.
When
really?
did you have a serious podcast?
Was this your serious hairstyle?
Saturday. at
Sort
1
yourself out.
All right, Nev. What's Brian's favorite food?
You're probably going to guess better than me because apparently I don't know.
Sushi.
It's potatoes.
Potatoes
Potatoes.
with Brian?
Brian, what is your favorite food?
Red hair joke.
Brian, what's your
Sorry?
favorite food?
What is your favorite food?
I don't have one. The food I haven't tried yet.
All right.
The food
You
he
know
hasn't
what?
tried
I want
yet.
that on a shirt. I want a Brian shirt. It just says, "I don't have a favorite food," and that was. See, Brian, this is your moment. I was gonna put your favorite food on a shirt and be like highly recommended by Brian.
Well, then you can
It's
just
okay. I'm
write
already on one
food.
shirt. That's enough.
Is he like
Food,
Commander
highly
Shepard?
recommend-
Commander Shepard.
Just write food.
My name is Brian, and I highly recommend this food.
All of it.
It's my favorite food on though.
It's always my favorite eating food from this place.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
If you haven't tried it, you should try this.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah,
actually
Okay.
please.
that's actually my pickup line.
Which is what?
If you haven't
Which
tried
one?
this, you should try it.
Ugh.
That doesn't sound good.
It's
It doesn't
not.
sound good at all.
So,
It's not
so
good. at
that
all.
would explain why John has a trial on
Okay.
Monday.
We're gonna because we got like 15 more minutes. All right, we're gonna end this podcast by telling our audience why we are still friends with the people that we're, or why you still choose to be friends with them or hang out with them.
Well, actually, my contract ends tomorrow.
Yeah, he's not going to be friends with any of us after tomorrow.
Got to renegotiate the terms.
Court order.
Yeah, you gotta be subscribed tomorrow.
I have an answer for all of y'all.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm old and I don't want to make new friends.
Adultfriendfinder.com.
We became friends this year.
You're
not too old for that.
Listen.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he didn't make you. You just kind of were there and kind of
John is
appeared.
also a liar.
Volunteered.
I also
Anna
Run out of
was
stuff
like,
for-
"Hey, have you met
It
Sean?"
was it was the adopt an introvert program. I was like, here.
Have you met
Use
John?
you as a social shield is really what happened.
Okay, so the
and-
reason I'm still friends with John is because whenever
Beer.
we can go out again, he's really good at getting free drinks.
because I show my dick at places, and that was 7.
I mean, he isn't 8.
7
so-
dicks. That's John's limit.
Damn it, Jay!
Nope.
Just
What?
seriously start keeping a
Did I
tally of
say
it.
dicks too many times?
You're
present
cutting,
it.
you're cutting into
Well,
next
dicks
week's
to your
episode
count.
with dicks. We're not going
It's
to
in
be
the
able to
EULA.
dicks next episode.
You said
You just said dicks.
It's a line item in the EULA. Have you not read
God,
it?
Jay,
Terms
you
of
guys
service?
realize this? Next week's episode is going to be a dick-free episode?
You said it again.
Yep, there goes another one. Sorry, I'm such a
Did
dick.
anybody tell Richard?
Oh, shit!
Gonna get kicked off Twitch.
They actually
Good.
have a count running on your stream that goes, oh, one too many. I'm sorry.
That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to.
I don't know, PG-13, you get 1 F-bomb. Just use it wisely.
Fuck yeah, we should. Aroops,
Miko,
still
why are you
friends?
still friends with these group of misfits? Why?
Contractual obligations.
There's a lot of
Having fun.
Stockholm syndrome.
Pretty much. Pretty much. It's like we only started here. This was like a year ago at this point.
Yeah, close.
More.
Year or two. How long have we been doing this, guys?
I don't know.
Because one day
like
John
3
was
years?
saying,
3
"Hey,
or 4
I want to
years?
play with people," and then I was like, "I like that game." Okay.
2020 counts
Yeah,
as
actually-
10 years.
Can,
So,
can y'all believe?
Okay, then 13 years.
yeah, there you go.
Because we started this about the time I moved to where I am now.
Guys, can you believe that
Not
this whole
podcast.
thing, what we're doing right now, started with a shitty Facebook post?
Absolutely.
Believe it.
We all would
Mhm.
entirely understand and expect that, John.
Yeah.
Is this podcast old enough to drink now?
Oh, Lord,
This
no.
is
No.
21, right?
Yeah.
21.
Oh, this is the 21st podcast. Yeah, we can drink
It is.
now.
It is.
You were
I mean-
underage drinking.
I mean,
I was drinking
I've been contributing to delinquency anyway.
Beardful me from the southern state of Maine to touching. I don't think any of y'all will let me touch y'all.
me.
Why is the southern state of Maine not here representing?
Yeah, where is
Why is
Beardful
Andrew
Me?
not here?
You know what
He
we
can
should
come to
do?
the Christmas party. Andrew, come to the Christmas party on Monday.
We should do an only Beardful Me
We're gonna
podcast.
tell him you didn't invite him to this.
Only beer for me.
Where it's just him
Secondhand
by himself.
invite.
Yeah.
It's like, here I am from the southern state of Maine, and he can teach us facts about Maine.
That's the shirt we need. The southern state of Maine.
We do need that shirt.
All right, Rooks, we gotta get on this. I want the cutout
I'll
of
make it
Maine.
happen.
The cutout of Maine, but it's a Confederate flag.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Cannot be sort of
Yeah.
handled.
You're going to get murdered.
No.
Party hat with that.
No, don't do that.
Just
Don't
do
that.
the stars
was
and
about-
bars version.
I was
No
about
one
to
will
say,
know.
John, do you want to borrow my party hat?
Good.
Wow.
All right. So
Can you
let's
hear
see.
me? All right. Brian,
Yes.
why are you still friends with me?
Serious answer
'Cause you
or
don't put him
bullshit
in
answer?
the-
Both.
Yes.
Either or.
You look terrified.
I am a
Thinking
little.
internally.
Wow. That's a
After
I
clench.
mean, that
19
is a good
years?
reason.
Hard clench.
I'm bracing for the punch. I'm like,
Is it
She
because
stands up, that chair's moving with her.
I know why? It's because you knew in the future she would introduce you to a man who would introduce you to sexy, fantastic familyfeet.net. I mean,
I can't
familyfeetlovers.net.
stand
Family feud.
It was written in the
Yeah,
stars.
that's the culmination of our entire relationship is that connection.
Feet.net, familyfeet.net.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry.
I need a
No,
newspaper.
probably
I
because
can.
you are like the only person I have ever really felt comfortable unloading and being not judged for it most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah, there are some times where I don't open up, and there are sometimes you do judge because that's just how people are.
Oh,
She's
That's
very
legit.
judgy.
she is very judgy. She judged me all
She
the time.
murdered a horse, so
Listen,
she
earlier-
can't do
For
too
money.
much.
In
Listen,
a bog.
earlier this week,
And she took the money.
she made me feel bad for eating 72 McRibs in a row.
Well,
She's like,
your
that's really,
stomach
look at
should
that
make you feel
judgment.
bad.
Look at that
It
judgment.
made you feel bad for doing that.
Yeah. How dare you make me
Have
feel
you seen
bad for
what they
eating?
look
How
like?
could
McDonald's
how
should
could
make you
put
feel
that
bad.
much artificial stuff in your body and still live.
Listen, I like hot
How
garbage.
can you call it
okay?
a rib when there's no
John,
bone?
and you
Did
can't
it-
call for judgment.
How
You gave
long
me
did
too
it
much judgment for
continue, though?
4 dozen Krispy Kremes.
Ooh, that sounds tasty.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious. They actually
Oh,
removed most of the icing. They didn't run them through as long. They were still
That's a
hot.
lot of
Oh,
sugar.
oh, so good.
That's
Going
a
in
lot
diabetic
of
coma.
sugar.
It'd be worth it though.
yeah, but
Can
hence
we end this
no icing.
podcast so we can all go put some hot garbage in ourselves?
I know.
Whole box.
I can blindly eat 3 donuts in a row.
Oh, donuts sound good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 donuts or 3 boxes?
Neb, why do you stick around?
Are you sure I'm still here?
No, I'm pretty sure that you're an illusion.
Deep fake.
This is the remnant. This is what you get.
Actually, to
Pre-recorded.
be honest,
We're
Nev is-
actually seeing a burnt out version of Nev from a million years in the future.
Yeah.
I was
He's a
gonna say,
revenant.
Nev has
This is a
pre-taped all his.
pre-recorded AI. It
I
only
was,
has.
I was
good
gonna say he
responses.
pre-taped all his podcasts from 5
Mhm.
years.
That's
5 years
pretty
ago.
impressive.
He's that smart. He knew what we were going to say.
Well, I mean, he's had a lot
And
of
when you
time
were
to
going to
watch
say
them.
Mhm.
Oh,
He's like the
that was
dude from Videodrome.
That was good. Jay, why have you stayed friends with John so long?
Contractual obligation and court orders.
Okay, that seems
That-
legit.
Reverse restraining order.
That and we both
Ooh, I-
know where the
Someone's got to
bodies-
watch over him.
Mutually assured destruction, Sean. That's what it is. It's mutually assured
They
destruction.
Makes
didn't
sense.
kill each other 15 years ago, so.
But there was definitely an attempt or 12.
Mhm.
Ah.
Fair enough.
There should be a whole podcast about the trailer days.
Oh, God, no.
Give it one more
It's like
year.
enemy mine, isn't this?
See, the average statute of limitation being 7 years does not apply for attempted murder charges.
There is no statute of limitations.
That's why there'll never be a
guy
podcast
gets-
about that. To the trailer days. Oh, by the way, next week is the day before Christmas Eve, so I don't know
This
if we're gonna.
episode.
Are we gonna?
Obviously.
Are
It's
we gonna have a
Christmas Eve.
podcast, or should we?
Pre-record.
Well, I was gonna say instead of pre-record, I have a suggestion. It's just me with nothing but a Santa hat reading Christmas stories
By fire.
Hard pass.
By a fire with your feet
On a
up.
bearskin rug.
on a
Is
bearskin
it going to
rug.
be simulcast on family?
In the bearskin rug?
Yeah, it's actually
In the
gonna
bear's
be.
mouth of the bearskin rug.
It's actually
Just
gonna
your
be
feet.
at Sean's house.
But it's just your feet.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Sean
With his
finally-
parents there, because his parents will be there.
That's
So-
the
He,
family.
he can finally. Him and my dad can. No, wait, never mind.
Full circle.
Oh.
I can fuck Sean's
Wow.
dad. Everyone.
That's
Dear
More
God,
photos for the website.
Walked right into that one.
No, seriously, though. Are we done? What's going on? Aroosh,
know.
and
you have,
Misty's
you have to
learning
say
stuff
goodnight.
about her
You're the
daughter's
host.
friends.
Like
Mm.
uncertainty.
Good night, sweetheart.
Like to, as crazy as this is, I would like to thank everybody that isn't normally on our podcast. Melanie, Brian, Sean, Miss T. I would like to thank you for coming on and spending 45 minutes of your time with us and letting us goof off and
And not calling the police.
not calling the police on us. We really appreciate it. And to our
I can
audience,
text the 911 in
thank
this
you
area.
for sticking around thus far, 21 episodes, and we may or may not see you, hopefully, but Christmas episode next week. Hopefully. Maybe. So.
I'm still voting just me in a Santa hat. Nothing but a Santa hat.
But if you can't make it on Wednesday, everybody come on Monday because we're hosting the Dondero Streams Christmas party. So we
Which
have
this was a
hosted
test run
Discord
for.
video. We are going to have prizes and contests and ugly sweaters and the whole 9 yards. So
And you can watch John look for a lampshade because he doesn't know where it is.
All right, that's it. We're done.
good night, everyone.
Dick.
Night.